What's up everyone, my name is Sangolongo and welcome to this video. Alright, week 2 of reading every morning is officially done, and honestly it went better than I expected. I kept up with my 10 pages, 6 mornings and 1 evening because life got a bit chaotic. But I still did it. And I added that one sentence notebook thing I mentioned last time, every single day without fail. So let me walk you through what actually happened this week. The wins, the one off day, and writing down a single sentence made more of a difference than I thought it would. Let me give you the real data. We'll start off with reading. I read 10 pages every single day this week. 6 of those were first thing in the morning. Book open, coffee nearby, still in that quiet headspace. One of them, day 6, happened in the evening because I was filming this video and my whole morning routine got thrown off. Now Oddme would have used that as an excuse to skip entirely. Oh well, morning's ruined, I'll just start again tomorrow. But I didn't. I read at 21 hours instead. The habit didn't break, I just moved it. And honestly, that felt more of a victory than perfect mornings. Let me go to the sentence habit. Every single day I wrote down one sentence from my reading. 30 seconds, didn't miss once, no drama, no resistance. It just became part of closing the book. So overall, I'm calling that a win. 6 mornings out of 7, plus an evening save, plus a perfect streak on the sentence, I'll take that. I was a bit skeptical about adding the sentence, to be honest. I thought it might feel like a chore, but it didn't. It actually made reading feel more sticky, more permanent. Before, I'd read my 10 pages, close the book, and by afternoon, I'd only remember the general vibe. Maybe one vague idea. But now, I've got this little notebook, nothing fancy, just a cheap one from the bookstore, with one line from each day, and when I flip back through the week, I can see exactly what stuck with me. For example, one sentence I wrote this week was, to change a habit, you must first become aware of it by making the unconscious conscious, from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. Just that one line brought back the whole feeling of that morning, the light, the quiet, and what I was thinking. It turned reading from something I just consume into something I actually keep, like I'm having a tiny conversation with a book, instead of just letting the book wash over me. Day 6 was interesting, and I think it's kind of a lot of people would have used as an excuse to quit. I woke up, knew I had to film, and my whole morning rhythm just got scrambled. By the time I remembered to read, it was already midday. Then the afternoon got a little bit busy, then the editing. Before I knew it, the sun had gone down, and I hadn't touched my book. I could have easily skipped, told myself I'll do double tomorrow, or week 2 doesn't have to be perfect, but I've learned from past attempts that skipping once makes it so much easier to skip again. It's like a crack in the dam. So at 21 hours after dinner, I picked up my book, read my 10 pages on the sofa, wrote my sentence, then went to bed. Was it ideal? No, it wasn't. Reading at night doesn't hit the same as reading in the morning light with a cup of tea. But did it keep the streak alive? Yes, and that matters more than perfection. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to be consistent. And consistency sometimes looks like reading in your pajamas at 21 hours. After 14 days of reading every single day, a few things are starting to shift. First, I don't negotiate with myself anymore. In week 1, there was still a little voice going on in my head. Do I really have to? Can't I just scroll for a bit? Now my hand just reaches for the book. The resistance has almost disappeared. It's becoming automatic, like brushing my teeth. Second, my mornings feel wrong without it. On day 6 when I read at night, the morning felt off, like something was missing. I kept looking at my book and feeling a bit guilty. That's how I know it's becoming real part of my routine. I notice when it's not there. Third, I'm sleeping better. This might be unrelated, but I've noticed that reading a physical book instead of looking at a screen has made a noticeable difference. My brain actually winds down instead of staying wired from the notifications. Fourth, and this is the biggest one, I'm actually excited to wake up. Not every day, not in a dramatic way, but there is this small sense of anticipation now. Like the morning is mine before anyone else needs anything from me. And that feeling is new. I'd forgotten what it felt like. Now, I don't want to overhype this. I haven't transformed my life in 2 weeks. I'm not suddenly a different person. My anxiety hasn't magically vanished. My productivity hasn't skyrocketed, and I still reach for my phone more than I'd like to. But something is shifting underneath, quietly and slowly. I'm proving to myself day by day that I can show up for something, that I can make a small promise and keep it. And that feeling, the feeling of being someone who follows through, is worth more than any book I'll read this year. That's the real change. Not the pages, the person I'm becoming by turning them. For week 3, I'm keeping both habits exactly the same. 10 pages every morning or evening if life gets in the way, plus 1 sentence in my notebook. I'm not adding anything new yet. I want these to feel completely automatic before I layer on other habits. There is no rush. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. Maybe in week 4 I'll add something tiny. Maybe a few minutes of stretching. Maybe a glass of water when I wake up. But for now, this is enough. This is sustainable. If you're trying to build a habit and you miss a morning, just do it later. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of done. A habit done at 21 hours is still a habit done. And if you've been thinking about writing down one thing you read or learned each day, give it a go for a week. 30 seconds, that's all it takes. You might be surprised how much it changes how you remember your days. I'd love to know, what's one small habit you are sticking with right now? Or have you ever had to move a habit to the evening because life got in the way? Drop it in the comment section. I read every single one. Thanks for following. My name is Sangolungu, and I'll see you in the next video.